Hey, good morning. Jeremy here with RMG Real Estate, still on the topic of first-time home sellers. And one of the questions we always talk about with my first-time home sellers is the fees. Whenever I am putting together a comparable market analysis to find the value of a property, we are putting that number, say it's 450, into a spreadsheet that we call a seller net sheet that spits out all the fees associated with selling a real estate transaction or a home. Obviously, the biggest ones in there are commissions. We usually have a 6% commission split, 3% for the buyer's agent, whoever brings the buyer, and 3% for the listing agent, being myself. Now, real estate fees are always negotiable, and so that's a conversation that I always have with my clients about what is industry standard, what is there to talk about with those. If you have more questions about real estate commission fees, let me know, and I'd be happy to go through that with you. Now, there's additional fees in there. A lot of the bigger ones that we focus on are title fees. There's a handful of title fees that come out. Depending on the offers we get, there may be buyer concessions that are being asked for. I put this all in a spreadsheet, so at the end of the day, we can see, well, we sell the property for $450 and you owe $350 on the property. What is your equity gap in there that at the closing table you'll get a check for? Now, this spreadsheet isn't 100% perfect, but it gives a very accurate look at what to expect. So I always go through that when we get an offer. I update those numbers to make sure that I'm giving my sellers the most accurate picture of what they can expect that walkaway check to be. Now, at the end of the day, there could be things that come up in a transaction that adjust that number, and I do my best to make sure that it's updated so you have a clear picture again at the end of a transaction when you sign on the dotted line to sell the property, that number that you're receiving, a check in hand when we record, is as close to possible so that there's no crazy surprises. Now, things pop up. I've had tax liens, child support liens pop up on properties that people were not aware of, or they said they were not aware of, and it does affect the bottom line. So if you have questions, comments, concerns, leave those below. Be happy to answer them. And if you need help selling your home, give me a call. I'd love to walk through it with you and get you rock and rolling. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.